Da-da-da-da. Hello.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you today? How is everyone doing? Thumbs up for everyone. Hello, good evening. Welcome to DSA Facebook page. We are on Facebook Live today, as always. So this is the 7 p.m. Ukraine time program, which is 5 p.m. in UK and Nigeria. Everywhere else around the world, please check your time. Thank you for joining us. So who's going to be the first for us to say hello to? This is Kate.
Hello, everyone. This is Kate. And this is Mayowa.
Hello, everyone. This is Mayowa. How are you today? Hello, Dr. Anu. How are you? I miss you already. I wish you were here because this would be a program for you especially. But I'm glad that you're joining live, so that's good. Maybe you can call us if you have time. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Again, I just want to say thank you for joining. And before I forget, which I would never forget, I would say, please, guys, do the honors and share. Hello, Theophilis. How are you? I hope you're good. Thank you for joining. Please share this. And you know there are now 3 methods of us sharing this with our friends and family. So the first way
to share with friends and family is to remember their names.
Yeah.
If you remember their names on Facebook, you write it, and then you write this name, and then you see Facebook will pop up the name right in front of you. Click on this name and then go to the next, your siblings, friend, or relatives whose names you remember. But the most important, after tagging your friends, is called tagging your friends. Yes. Then you have to send this comment.
Yes.
This is number 1.
Yes. Thank you very much, Kate. That's an easy one. So you write at and you write the person's name. Usually this would change to blue and no gaps between at and the names, because I have seen some people attempt to do this, but they're not doing it correctly. So what you need to do is just write at, the same symbol you use for emails. So at and then the name. As you start writing the names, Facebook will pop up your friends list, and then you can select who you want. And you can do it with many people.
Where do you do it?
On the comment section.
Just write under this video in the comment section right now. You can do it.
Yes, please do so. And of course, you know the usual way, the conventional way, which is to share this video right now, and your friends will see it on your page. So on your home page, they will see that you've shared the video. And the third and final way is to invite people individually. So you click on invite and you have a list of friends, and then you click on the name, invite so and so, invite this. So that's the third way of inviting more people to join us today. Let's say hello to some people.
Hello, some people.
Hello, Vivian. Kate is very sarcastic, so guys, you have to bear with us. Vivian, we have here Favor. Hello, good evening. Hi, Rams. How are you? Good evening. And who else do we have?
Julie.
May Julie is here. Good
Rosalind.
evening. Hello, Reverend Rosalind. Good evening. Thank you very much.
Gift Blessing is here.
Thank you. Ifeanyiwa, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Oyeyiola, good evening.
Oyeyiola, hello. Good evening.
Thank you for joining. And of course, we said hello to some of you already as well. So
Justin.
It's Justine, actually. It's French. I used to say Justin, so don't worry. She understands. So thank you so much, guys. This girl is not touch, no. It's not girl. I'm just trying to cover up my head. Thank you, though. Thank you very much. So, guys, oh my God, Julie, did you see what Julie just wrote?
Yeah,
Blackie and Whitey. Julie's cat is called Blackie, you know. So, and there's another cat called Whitey, but we got rid of them. Anyway, guys, don't let us waste time with us and laughing. We are on a serious note here. Kate has decided to join me even with a very, very busy schedule. So I'm grateful, Kate. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting.
Thank you very much. So, guys, we really want to talk to you about Dr. Sunday's innovative ideas. The reason is that I know we've been saying it for a while now, that Dr. Sunday is going to have 7 series of programs that goes out on a daily basis, and we will do this at a specific time. So you will know that a program is coming out today, and the day before we'd also premiere it with you on the live program. That's our plans. But there's a particular program, or should I say series, or should I say segments, which is innovative ideas that we really think that we need to have a deep conversation about. Because us in the backstage shooting this, we realized a lot of things. And the things that we realized, we feel like, okay, we need to, the reason we realized this is so that we can share it with other people, and they will be prepared more than we were prepared with this series that are coming out. So I don't know if I've explained myself very well, but maybe Kate can shed some light on what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I will shed some lights on what was going on before we started live, because Mayova, she maybe 3 times she reminded me how is it important to share with you people about innovative ideas, that you have to be prepared for this. She's like really worried about this. She wants you to be prepared, because if you are not going to be prepared, you are definitely going to miss it. Definitely going to miss it, because there is so many information, and you have to act upon everything, you know, because like you cannot miss it, you know, you cannot miss it. You are the Bill Gates of the closest future. You are the Mark Zuckerberg. You are the ones who will be known to all the world if you will know what we are hearing now when we are recording those programs. So this is why Mayova is worried so much. But Mayova, don't worry.
Well, okay, I'm not just worried for worry's sake. I think the good thing about worry is almost like a sign, a signal to help you to identify something. Maybe that thing is not right, or something that you need to take actions on. So yes, Kate, thank you very much. I was going on about it. The reason I'm going on about this was because when we started shooting this, I had no idea that this is going to actually transform our minds in the way that it has done. And several times, actually, I have heard Kate and other people that were in the studio with us while we were shooting, how they were feeling and how they were feeling transformed. And Julie as well. You know, everybody was just so transformed within a short space of time. And because there's 7 series or 7 titles that are going out, that are going to start going out soon, this particular one, I'm so restless to have people just listen to it as just another video or another production from Dr. Sunday. This one can really be the one that turns your life around. And this is just my biggest, I wouldn't say concern, but I really want us to share with you what we are experiencing, what we've experienced, and how you can be prepared for this. They are short videos. They are between 10 and maybe maximum 20 minutes. And you, with innovative ideas, when that video start coming out, we will tell you the dates that it will come out and the time. You really need to get ready to change your own life. This is an opportunity for you to be what you are really here for, to be a creator. Because, you know, we go by our belief system. We believe in God, and that belief system is that He made us to be like Him, and He's a creator. And truly, we are creators as well, because if our Father is a creator, we are also creator on this earth. And we now found a way. Julie and Kate will really be able to tell you, but Kate mostly, because Kate is here. Just from the experience of preparing for this innovative idea shooting, what happened to you?
You know what? I have remembered myself when I was a child, when nothing was limiting me. You know, because what I see, what Pastor shows in front of the camera is out of box and unlimited thinking. And I just thought, oh my God, when I was like 5 years or 7 years old, I really didn't have any limitations in dreams, and I were imagining on building some weird vehicles. I thought like I want to have a car to do it out of 2 bicycles, and I was just imagining. At night, sometimes I couldn't sleep because I got those ideas, like I will put together 2 bicycles and it will be my car, you know, something like this. Crazy stuff I was thinking. But, you know, when we are growing up, people around us, they say, oh, just relax. Oh, there are already cars. Just forget about this. Everyone already invented the bicycle and everything. So people are limiting our this innovative potential. So what Pastor is doing at these videos, he is releasing again this innovative potential, and you start thinking, you are starting accepting those ideas that you wouldn't even think of them, like they have value. You would never think those ideas have value, but if you will watch those videos, what you will see is that there are already ideas of multi-million dollars businesses and productions. Already you will find ideas that are very simple, and possible to products possible to produce out of things that you already have.
Okay, very good, Kate. And you know what? Kate actually triggers something inside of me that I really didn't know how to put together in terms of saying, but she's actually helped me, because I experienced the same thing as a child, or even as a teenager. I used to look at different things, and I used to look at those things and thought, okay, for this to be convenient for me, maybe we can add this extra thing, or maybe we can improve it in this way, or maybe, you know, even to the toilet, where, this toilet, I don't like the way the toilets are, it should be a certain way so that people can go in a certain way. Even underwears that we wear, like, you know, I don't have to do this. But one way or the other, environment and, you know, maybe lack of encouragement as well, those things just die as you grow up. It just dies somehow. And I like what Kate said in terms of Dr. Sunday raising this up again. And, you know, this is one thing that I know about Dr. Sunday, that it's almost like somebody that resurrects. So there are things in people that would be resurrected. But I don't want us to just look at these innovative ideas as, okay, wow, this is good. Oh, this is really good. Oh, this is, you know, I really think that we can now have more innovators, more inventors in life, in society. And we should all look at it as a project that every time we look at these videos or we watch this video one way or the other, we take actions to develop something. I mean, I can tell you, since I've been shooting this, there are 2 serious ideas that I've had. The only thing I need to do with those serious ideas now is maybe look for manufacturers that are going to help me to develop them in the market, like design, or, you know, a collaboration with somebody that is already existing, that are producing this, and give them the ideas, like the blueprints of what the ideas are. And really, I just want everybody to have a mindset that once they start watching this, now they are also the Bill Gates, the Mark Zuckerberg of this, or now.
Age.
You know, it's not a case of waiting for centuries or being technologically savvy. This is a case of you now knowing that you can create, and all you need to take is actions in order for your creations to come to reality. So that's the first point, and I'm really, really glad that Kate mentioned it. Guys, I'm sorry I didn't say to you that you can call us. You can call to join this conversation. You can call Julie Ngoya on Facebook Messenger. Julie Ngoya, so she'll pass on the call to us if you want to add anything to this, or if you want to ask any questions. I know that you haven't seen the videos yet, especially for innovative ideas. You've seen a couple of other videos, but not innovative ideas video. So you will see them. We don't have them now for you to see, but what we would do is try and give you a description as maybe as vivid as possible, so that you'll be able to understand what we're talking about. But please feel free to call if there's anything you want to add to this. I would say also that after the whole thing for me as a child, when I was thinking, okay, we could do this, but you know, as a child, I think your mind is also very sharp and you're optimistic about everything in life, just like Kate just explained. But that shouldn't have to die. That should really be much more alive. If you look at a lot of people that have actually executed the things that they desire,
they are simple.
Yeah, they're simple, and also they started from a very young age.
Yes,
they want to, but age is not a limitation. That's what I'm trying to say here. Age shouldn't be a limitation. Just because you had that dreams and those ideas when you were younger and you didn't do anything about it, is no reason not to do anything about it now, even at 70, even if you're out there.
But if you even don't, you know, some people, they are so much confirmed to this world that they already don't even remember what they were dreaming of. Like, I don't remember what I was dreaming of. I remember some ideas that I brought up now, but I don't remember the dreams, the wild dreams that I had. Because the life turned out to be, you know, a good teacher to how to forget things.
Yes.
So, what I want to say is that you will be now able to produce ideas by looking at anything. You know why I'm holding this?
No, I don't. Tell us.
I just don't want to forget something. I'm holding it because I don't want to forget something. We are taking this always everywhere, you know. And when you are looking, when you are working with laptop, sometimes you need to pass always to someone data very fast. And you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for memory stick. So there is. You showed me. I didn't know that there is a place for this thing here. Where is it?
For this.
Yeah.
Inside.
So inside here you can put this thing here, which is radio receiver for the
wireless mouse.
So you can put it inside so that you don't lose it.
And this one is magnetic as well.
Yes. So you are putting it inside when you are closing, but I'm not doing it. I have it in my laptop, and this space is free. Why not having here one memory stick always?
Yes.
So
you can have memory stick this size. So, they exist as well. This size.
So this mouse now can be modified and be sold with memory stick always.
Brilliant idea. So do you guys see what we're saying now, right? I don't know if you see this already, and this is an experience that Kate has been having, because one of the triggers for us to choose to do this show or this program tonight is because, number one, Kate was saying that she couldn't go to toilet without actually thinking of what she could combine in the toilet to create something new. You know, once we started the shooting, that was a week ago or so, she said, I can't be in the toilet without even thinking of something, even if it's a soap and a tissue or something. I look around in the toilet and I'm able to think of something that I can create.
Already something in my mind.
And you know, she demonstrated that instantly here without me even knowing. And this is the mindset I really want you all to have. I want you to be prepared, because once we've been through something, it's not good just waiting until you experience it before you know what to do. Have your pens and papers ready. Have your mind open, ready to receive and create as well.
Yeah, because those ideas, they are coming and they can go very fast, because we are taken with, you know, mundane things.
Yes.
You understand? So you are very easy to lose something like this. And you know what? This idea is maybe $1 million business.
Yes.
Maybe, but I could lose it, you know, if I wouldn't try it. So I had to hold the mouse in my hands so that I don't forget, because those ideas, they can go very easily. They are so simple.
Yes,
so
and this is also the first stage of the idea. You know, thinking of an idea and writing it down is the least of what you need to do. You also need to take the actions to make sure that it becomes a product that you can see and everybody can buy. You know, this is so interesting that Kate have just demonstrated to us. Number one, you know, you all know that you have your USB that you want to take out and take to places. And you take your laptop or your notepad, your electronic notepad, you take it, and your mouse everywhere with you. So rather than having another place where you're looking to put this tiny device, which is, there's a space for this, right? But it can also create another space for a USB, like a memory stick. So as they've created this space for this, they can create another one. Look, it's also magnetic. This is one thing I love about this, because it's magnetic. The ones I used to buy, the ones I had previously to this, you'd have to insert it into a hole somewhere. But this one is so easy. It's just magnetic. Okay, I didn't put it in properly.
So they have just...
You see, it's just there. I didn't have to put it. It's just there's magnets in there. So you can, the idea that Kate has now, it can be two of this. So we're not telling them to stop this. Although there's some that are laser now, they're laser. You don't need this anymore. But even if you're using this, they can just have two. So one would be a memory stick or whatever gig, and the other would be to transmit this wirelessly.
So you know, with today's technology, we have also SD cards, and they are becoming so they can so small, so that you can even have a storage of those SD cards here. Like, you know that this SD card, this has this information, or this is empty SD card, so I can pass it to anyone to transfer data to me fast. If you know, of course we have Bluetooth, but sometimes you just need it instead of searching for device and finding this Bluetooth connection, you just take it out, stick it
in the laptop or the computer, and then you drop it, you drag it into the device or into the memory stick that you want, or the SD card. So this is one idea that just came out of this conversation in the last 22 minutes.
Yeah, so everything you look at everything you look at, everything you talk about, everything you touch, you know, it's like the touch of Midas, you know, everything can become
mindless
gold.
Touch, yes.
Everything can become gold, and I don't know why someone can be having lack of finances, because we are touching gold all the time. We don't.
Yes.
God has created us as creators, and we don't have to have luck in anything, you know. Creator cannot have luck.
Yes, it's not about luck, you know, because this is really important for us to get, you know. And I think for me, I'm speaking for myself, maybe there are a few people that would agree with us, but I have been one of those people that bought into the idea. I didn't think, because if I think, I would know better. But I bought into the idea that only some people can do certain things, or they are specially gifted with it. And I've been a consumer all my life. I live to work for things, to be able to buy what I want.
So someone invents,
yes.
and you just have to consume. Like you felt like you are condemned to do it.
Yes, and you know, and I think my job is to earn money to go and consume from other people that creates. But thank God, it's not too late for me. Now I have come to the realization that we are all created to be in everybody.
Like,
there's nobody.
Does it mean that like any person,
anybody, anyone, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what your limitations are, it doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter what your color,
doesn't
anything.
matter if you have money?
It doesn't matter. This is not about money. This is about creativity.
What about education if you don't have education?
Even education doesn't matter in this case.
What about if you are 60 or 70 years old?
Age is not a barrier.
Okay, even if you are 12?
12 years old invents. We have people that are younger than that are inventors. So all of this.
Right. And what about if you are, let's say, you don't have any ideas all your life? Can you now produce?
Of course, because that's what we're doing now, Kate. This is what you've done just now. This is what you've done. The only thing that is remaining for Kate to do about this is to believe that this is worth a time. To go out there and make it happen. And this is what I really want everyone to be prepared for.
Okay, so Pastor, when he does these videos, he helps us to open our minds widely. But from your perspective as project manager, as person who implements things and projects and implements businesses, you want to ensure that people are prepared to implement those ideas.
Yes.
So what do we have to do?
Yes, so first thing, I think that definitely now brace yourself, know that you are a creator. So in the next few days, start to believe that you are a creator. God has already put this in you. It's up to you now to make things happen. So now that Kate for example, using these ideas, now that Kate has thought of this idea has come to her, she's thought of this, it wouldn't happen unless she decides or somebody else decides to go and do it. And it's not even a barrier if somebody else also decides to do it. So let's say somebody else decides to take go with this idea now that we're sharing with you, it's not a problem.
Yes.
You can even just do another one, and then your marketing might be different.
You know, I remember that many people, they're afraid to share the idea that they have because they think the idea is awesome. No one should steal it. But it's impossible to steal idea from someone who is creative so much that he just looks at things and he has a new idea. Like what you are losing. The difficulty maybe is not in getting ideas. After understanding the principles that Pastor is given, there is no issue with getting ideas.
No.
There is no issue. Like you cannot worry that you got one multi-million-dollar idea in your life and someone stolen. You will have those ideas every minute.
Yes. And you know, just having an idea is just the very basic of the transition process. You know, having an idea is one thing. The next stage is that you need to draw out a blueprint of how you're going to make this idea come to reality. First of all, please don't be afraid. Saying the word blueprint sounds like it's such a big deal. It's just simply that, how am I going to make this happen? Who do I need to contact to make this happen? You know,
I heard Pastor was saying you need 5 contacts to be able to accomplish anything.
Right.
Like 5 levels of contacts to be able to accomplish anything you want.
I believe so. I believe so. And now I believe that there is nothing that we cannot do. And I need you guys to also know that you're not here to be a consumer. I can't say that enough, that we're not here just to be a consumer. If we're here to serve each other, she serves, I think Kate and I discussed it on a different level today. We serve each other by, I have one idea, I serve you with it. You have a different idea, you serve me with it. I need something, you can give it to me. You need something, I can give it to you. This is how we serve each other. And we're not just created to be on one side of the fence, which is the consuming side all the time. We might not be the one that creates Apple iPad, but something else we can create. And Apple also can consume as we consume Apple. Yeah. So they have to be balanced in both. But
you know, someone created Apple, but you know how many people invested ideas there? Many people, they invested ideas. The main people who are like the heart of the company are those who know how to get ideas and how to implement ideas.
Yes, because the finished product that you see are probably about 100 people's ideas of what they need to, how the screen should be, how the touch should be, how the processors inside should be.
And those ideas are very simple, and sometimes maybe they even can be considered to be insignificant.
Yes,
but they make a great change, a great difference. You
know, my description of this, I mean, when I manage projects, it's like we're all a body, and you know, each part of our body have uses. It has the uses. It has they can't do what the other parts can do, but we need everything together. So I need my eyes. I need my hands. I can't say to my hands, I don't need you, even though the function of the hand is different from the function of the eyes, but they're really important. And that's how we should look at things and really just gain the confidence. It's not about finance at this point, and it's not about you also looking for people or somebody that's going to make this happen for you. You are the one that is going to make it happen for you. So this is the first stage for me, just preparing yourself for these programs. When these innovative ideas comes on a weekly basis, be prepared. Be prepared with your pens, your papers, your mind ready. It's going to be short, but it's going to be something that will change your life. It might not even be that one that you decide, but it will trigger something in your head. Because just like Kate talks about going to toilet and not being able to just sit there without thinking of what could be combined, I also heard Dr. Anu yesterday, after being in the shooting and saying that, you know, he gave you examples as well. He said, you know, so that's 2 different people. He wasn't even around when Kate was talking to me, you know, before he shared his experience. So I just think that we really need to be prepared for this. And our first thing to be prepared is we need to prepare our minds that there is not any special set of people that are inventors or innovators. it is us. We are the special type of people. We are the people that would be those inventors. And we need to take our stand. We need to take the correct stand on what we need to do. Take responsibility. And this is about responsibility and believing in yourself. So that's the first stage. The second stage.
But I have a question.
Sure.
So it means that if we hear pastor and we suddenly have an idea, and then the next thought that we have coming to us is saying like, I don't have contacts, I don't know where to find manufacturer, I don't have money, and I don't have energy. I'm not going even to record this idea.
Okay, the only problem that you have there is energy. Out of everything that you said, you listed. So you listed,
but
you don't have contact.
The idea itself is the source of energy. It's energy.
Yes, but if there's no energy in it, it means that you don't believe in it. You don't. It's not something that you want to do. So that's the only problem that I see there.
Okay.
But everything else is not a problem.
So anyone has to just ensure that he starts processing this idea.
Yes, process this idea. My idea or things that I'm passionate about might not be what you're passionate about. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we should all have the same ideas or choose the same options, but you just need to be ready mentally and physically to take actions. Because if you're not ready and you're just thinking that this is another video that you're going to hear, or this is another ideas that you're going to hear,
definitely it's not going
to go anywhere.
It's not going to be just another video. It's totally different content. Is not another video. Yes, the format of this content is video, but the heart of this content is the source for you, source of becoming really a creator in this world. Creator, yes. Someone who builds, makes the history, changes technologies, changes. Technology is not only like this we're using. Technology in education, technology in bringing up people, children, many things you can improve. So.
Kate, that's a really good point as well. I'm really glad Kate is here because she's raising some really poignant ideas and information here. Technology, I mean, this is another thing that I believed falsely, that technology is usually anything to do with computers or high tech. Mm-hmm. Or electronics or anything that just need
even nails, making nails is a technology.
So technology doesn't have to be limited to that. Technology is a process of doing something
to get some specific different results.
Yes, that's a technology. It's like a process to get a different result. So anything. So it could be that your field is maybe childcare, for example. You could develop technology in that. Not necessarily developing another tool to put a child on, no. It might just be how childcare is in your community or in your nation or in your department. If you're in a department, it might be administration. You could develop a new way of filing things that makes things easy, even if it's manual. It might be in adult care, for example. I know there are lots of nurses, that's why I'm probably talking about things like this. It might be in nursing, it might be in adult care, it might be in catering, for example. Develop a new way. The other day I saw jollof rice, which is one of the Nigerian favorite dishes. It was in a glass, in a wine glass.
Wow.
Yeah, with chicken. I mean, I don't find that really...
Well, the chicken for my way is a magic word.
Well, as soon as I saw the chicken, I was like...
Let me come back to the education. By the way, I have interrupted you when you were going to the second point, but I want to stop on the education. I watched some documentary movies and read about Montessori, Maria Montessori. I think many of you who have children, they know about her. Mm. So this lady, she became really innovative and she brought into this world kindergartens. There were no kindergartens before. Mm. Like, did you see in the supermarket small chairs and small tables for children? She is the inventor. Oh. She invented those small chairs because she explained that if you want to teach a child to become independent and start doing things, you don't need to wait for a child to grow until he will be able to sit at your large chair and he has to have his own. So they started to produce furniture for children. So she invented this. Is it something difficult? You just have a large chair and you make it small chair. That's it. But now, if you go to IKEA or any other supermarket, you will find chair. Just make thumbs up who have seen small chairs and tables for children. Make thumbs up if you have seen small tables and chairs in supermarkets. You have seen it. So one simple lady invented this by, she basically she wrote a book how it must be, and someone else were producing those chairs. And she didn't produce chairs. Someone else
gave the idea.
Yeah. But she went into the history. So now many parents are looking for raising up children based on the Montessori's.
Montessori system. Should I say system? Yes, and you know what? I don't have any children yet, and I know a few years ago. A lot of the Nigerian friends that I have that lives in Nigeria, they were all talking that, oh, my baby goes to Montessori, and Montessori, I didn't know anything about this, even though I was living in England. My baby goes to a Montessori school. I was thinking, I don't know what this is about.
Well,
but can't you just explain it to me?
This is just one innovation that she brought. She brought the innovation of counting based on things. So she would put like three, 4 sticks, and they would be counting on sticks. She would teach children to learn letters by touching letters. They had to be drawn on something, and it has to be material has to be sharp or something like this, so that when you touch this material, you understand that this is A, like this,
like a braille.
And this is the sandpaper. She was using sandpaper for the letters. So they were using letters like this. And they had entertainment and education. And basically, she has the system of teaching children counting, to learn to count till like thousands. How to count 1,000 something plus until million.
Multiple.
Children of 5 years old. By the way, she was working with children who were in society. They were considered not very clever,
special needs children.
So they became the best students in this year among all the children that are considered to be good in learning.
Wow.
So she has so many inventions, and it doesn't mean that you have to use only her system. You can go farther.
Yes, expand on her system. So one of the things that came up from this innovative ideas teachings, or should I say segments that Dr. Sunday have, is using old ideas to create new things, or old products to create new things. So this is not just about ideas of something that you're just newly inventing, that is newly coming up. This is also about existing things. Just like Kate have explained, education was existing before this Montessori system. So you can use existing things that you see, and which would be considered as an old thing, to create something new.
I just got one idea. Do you want me to share?
Yes, please.
I have an idea. How many letters do we have in the English alphabet?
26.
What if we sell or buy or create a set of clothes for a child with 26 pieces, and every piece will have one letter, but this letter will be somewhere here or here, and when you touch it, it has different material all the time. So even if you don't see it, you just touch it and you understand this is A. And then you wear, you take out this blouse and you go here, there is another one letter, and this is B. And the child learns like this.
No, I don't think it's a bad idea. I need to warm up to it first. But did you see there, right there? Kate is becoming a pro in this. And I think that really we can all do this. I'm not saying this just to give you like a motivation. No. Is just because it is what it is. The fact is, when you listen to this, you have to be prepared. You would know what you didn't know before. Your mind will start to change. So embrace that change and do something about it.
And you know what will happen with people? They now will be eager to learn, because when you learn, because we think we know things and we don't care about how they were created. But now you will be so much interested to know, and how this clothes is made. Wow, and how this is made. What material is this? Like, you will start learning, you will start to be interested about many people, like how they created this, what did they do with this, how can I improve?
Yes.
So the life will become entertaining.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Let me read some comments, because there's some good comments that I'm seeing here. Thank you guys for joining us. I know we've been talking for almost 20 minutes without any stop, or even more, but it's because we have so much to tell you about the innovative ideas videos that will be published on a weekly basis by Dr. Sunday. It's a short video. It's only about 10 to 15 minutes, but they're loaded. And these videos can change your lives. So what I really want you to do is tell other people as well about this. Share this with other people, so that our world can change. We're here to serve each other, and serving each other is not you being a consumer and I being an inventor. We are all serving each other by being both. So I would consume something and also invent something. You know, likewise, you too.
Mayowa, what you can invent, I cannot invent, because maybe I will not notice this thing, this detail.
Exactly.
You know? So I need you to be innovative, and you need me to be innovative, so that we can enrich each other.
I think Kate really understands me, because maybe I am actually shooting for myself, really. That I need her to be innovative. Likewise, I need you guys to be innovative, because God has put something in you that only you can deliver. And He's put something in me that only I can deliver as well. And for that reason, I need to deliver to you, and you need to deliver to me, so that I am not deprived of what you have, and you're not deprived of what I have. So this is where we're going with this, I think.
You know, the mess that is going on in the world now is because people, they don't share these ideas with one with another. We are just going with what is there ready, and we are praising those geniuses that are 1 or even 0.1% in this world.
1% of people that are doing something, that the ones that we're following and looking at, and like, wow.
Can you imagine if everyone would be creative and innovative? I think we would be like today. Elon Musk, he's promising that the first passengers will go to Mars in 2025. I think if we all would be creative, we would already live on Mars.
Yes, we would. I don't know what it's like in Mars, but I'm interested.
But you could just buy a ticket in 1 hour. You could buy a ticket 9 p.m. which ends 12 o'clock. You could just take a ticket, you know, and go to Mars and be there in 1 hour. Because if everyone would be innovative and applying the ideas, we would be in totally different world now.
Absolutely.
So this is where we are going, and I just can't imagine what will happen with DSA family. I think when time will pass, they will say, do you know this guy? Do you know this guy? He invented this flying car, a paper flying car, you know, $5 cost, you know. So this is from DSA family.
I agree with that. You know, somebody was talking yesterday and saying that, you know, where would we be in terms of DSA family? That can you imagine what would happen in a few years, or even maybe a year's time, if we continue in this way that we have been? Especially, you know, Kingdom Fruits. You've seen what happens with Kingdom Fruits, these new innovative ideas. And it's not about just the innovative ideas and the videos. All the other videos are also as interesting, but this particular one, it needs you to be practical, and you need to be engaged in it, not just something that, you know, is just going to change slowly. This is something that you need to be proactive on. But Kate has raised so many things that also we need to consider as individual. For me personally, what some of the things that Dr. Sunday is doing and with ideas, Kate said this twice about ideas and how we used to hoard ideas or keep our ideas to ourselves. I have learned that from Dr. Sunday, that there's nothing that he hides. Everything is transparent. He shares everything willingly with people. And maybe if I don't ever even take anything away, this is one freedom that I personally have received myself from my experience or my time here, or, you know, getting to know Dr. Sunday, let's put it that way, to freely give ideas, to freely share what I know.
Yeah, this is what he does. He freely shares.
To freely share what I know without thinking, okay, I'm not going to tell this person this because then they will know or whatever. Share.
It's like that if you have just one coin, okay, you have just one coin. For you to share one coin, and you know you don't know how to get more coins, and you have to take, let's say, to take metro, and this coin is only one thing that you can use to take metro. To go somewhere, so you are holding on to this coin and you don't want to give it, and it's like for you a great passion to give to someone this one coin, and you will consider yourself a hero. But when you have like millions of coins like this, what is the problem giving it? There's no problem. So if you have millions ideas, there's no problem in giving it.
And to add to what Kate have said, also, when you just have one coin and you're not holding on to that coin and you let go of that coin, your brain and even how you're created would think, yes, is open to look for more. And this is what this is the value that I gain from this, to share ideas, to share what I have. Even if somebody goes ahead and run with it, I don't get upset with it.
Basically, this is what is good, because your idea becomes implemented.
Yes,
it doesn't matter. Is it you? Is it not you? What matters is that ideas, they solve problems, and they will solve someone's problem.
Exactly. And you know, the other thing, once you realize, it could even be a booster for you as well. Once you realize that the idea that you gave, somebody went ahead and executed, you will know that your ideas are sound. And you will start to, even if you know yourself, don't get upset. Just think that, wow, I'm the genius that thought of that, even though I wasn't the one that executed it. And from that, you should now trust in yourself. Don't be bitter, don't be upset. Just forge ahead, think of something else, and trust in yourself that you will be able to execute this, just like the person that stole your idea was able to execute it, because you have that power in yourself as well. I said I was going to read this about 10 minutes ago.
But we are talking about this to stealing ideas, because this is actually the first comment that we had coming in. We don't have more comments, we just have greetings there. So we can start with it, because it was about stealing ideas.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
Esther says, I thought about a few minutes ago, I have an idea, but I was thinking, what if I went to the manufacturer and they stole the idea? Thanks, ladies. What a blessing. Oh, thank you, Esther. Don't worry about the manufacturer stealing your ideas. What you need to find out is how you can share these ideas without the manufacturer stealing it.
Yeah.
What about that?
And also, the thing is that if manufacturer, okay, never mind, let a manufacturer steal it. He will steal one idea, but you have more ideas. Okay, how many manufacturers have to be there outside, you know, to steal your ideas? At one point, they will be all busy.
Yes, and also, Esther, that's a fear that's a fear that is not true. You know why it's not true? Everything that we are enjoying now, if everybody is afraid of manufacturers stealing it, we would have nothing. Nothing would exist in this world. So we just have to go ahead and do what we need to do.
Actually, you know, this mouse is a stolen idea from IBM. Apple stole an idea from IBM. But you know what? IBM was too slow to implement this idea.
There you go.
So this is what Steve Jobs did. Apple, they had this mouse, but it was square like this, and it was not
and bulky.
So you couldn't actually feel pleasure, you know, from working with it. But what Apple did, they made this smooth, and they made it so beautiful, so that you want to touch it. This is so you cannot say that he has stolen the idea. Yes, he took the initial idea, but he has
improved it,
and so this is also his innovation.
Yes. And Esther, please don't worry. I think a lot of people worry about this, and I'm really glad that Esther raised it, because many people would think, oh, I'm not going to go and do it because other people will steal it, or I don't have enough money, I don't have enough resources, I'm not good enough, you know, I can just give a little part of the idea, I don't have the whole full picture. And this is one of the reasons why you just get distracted and you decide not to do, or discouraged. But that shouldn't be the case. The case should be, even if they do steal it, like I said earlier, that let them steal if they have to steal it. But before anybody can steal something, if you do your own due diligence, you'll be fine. Maybe there's some items that you need to patent, you know, to record that this is your idea, this is what you want to do. You may have to do that. And it's as simple as even just writing a letter to yourself and posting it so that it's dated for when you, who was the first person to have the idea. So I know that they do this with music and things a lot. I don't have the full details, but this you can really research. Do your research. So what you need to do, from what I know, is that if you have some ideas or something, you can actually post it to yourself. The poster, the envelope will show that this is when it was, or email
physically
it. And also,
post it to
yes,
yourself.
physically post it to yourself. So it will show something there in the envelope. But of course, they could dispute it.
Now I will have like tons of posts coming to my inbox.
Yeah, you know, and emails also is available now. Of course, people can manipulate dates on emails, but maybe send it to somebody else or send it to another inbox or innovative inbox. So you can prove that you took it to this person on this date, and that would be a lawsuit on their hands.
We have no idea. We will create one box where you will send your innovative ideas. It will be a secret box. No one will read it. No one will read it. But if we will need to prove that it was your idea, we just go this person, this date. Tap here.
That's a business idea right there. That is a business there.
But even helping make ideas save is also a business.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That this is a business idea right there. Kate is a genius. You know, she's on a roll with this. So this is a business idea for anybody that wants to set it up. Guys, you know that there's a lot of things that we make use of now, like PO box that we send letters to, like virtual offices. The different things that we have nowadays that 5-10 years ago wasn't in existence. It was just people thinking that this would be easier for other people, so I can rent my office for them. They won't be in the actual physical office, but they can have part of my office to send their post as a virtual office, and they get paid every month for it. You know
what? When we are talking about ideas, we don't say about something very difficult. Let me tell you one example. Recently on Amazon, last year on Amazon, there was one bestseller product, and this bestseller product is the gum. What is the material of this?
Rubber.
Rubber ring that you wear on your wedding ring. So you have a wedding ring and you are working, or you are swimming, or you are working and repairing houses or something like this, and you don't want to take it out and to put it in your pocket because you can forget. You don't want to put it on your...
No, because this would happen.
Yeah, because you will lose it. So what they invented just to put one rubber ring over this ring. So you just wear...
So another ring, elastic to protect it.
Yeah, so you wear like this, and it holds on to your finger even more stronger. And this became a bestseller. Now tell me, how much money do you have to spend to produce rubber ring? You just need to take balloon that children are playing with and cut it, and this becomes a rubber ring, and people were paying $2 for each.
Yes, it has to be quality. Kate is just giving you ideas of how you could do it, but it has to be quality. So you just need to contact a manufacturer, and you know this manufacturer issue, Esther, is that they're not a big deal at all. Manufacturer has a business. The business is to help people to produce their ideas. They will run out of business. They would be in trouble. They would have issues with other people. Once you say this is happening, this is bad publicity for them. That you send them your ideas and this happened. This will bankrupt them. So also they have that in mind. They went into the business to help people to produce, not to steal people's ideas and run with it. So don't worry about that. I think this is just fair.
But I'm happy we went into this direction. It's so interesting. I had one friend last year. He was on selling on Amazon, and he was actually working with a manufacturer in China to produce the forms for baking. and it was not his invention. He went to Amazon, he investigated which products are selling,
Yes.
and he saw those forms.
Yeah.
And those forms, they were one color. So he decided, why don't I produce the same?
You
but
mean
different-
like
the rubber forms, that soft forms.
Okay,
So
okay,
they were
okay.
very popular. So
It's like baking silicone.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So what he did, he went to 3 or 4 manufacturers. Not went. He just sent an email through Alibaba to China, and he wrote that I want this product, and he shows which product, but I want this and that modifications, and I want my label, my brand on it. And they produced 3 manufacturers. They sent him in 1 month. He saw the examples, and he decided from where he will order, and that is it.
Yes, guys, that's as simple as it is. Okay, so this is, you know, what has triggered all this for us is just watching these videos, being there live while this is being produced, and now our minds is just bubbling with ideas. So I really want you to be prepared, and that's why we're doing this today, that please be prepared. You're not going to be the same again. Take your time, but open your mind. Know that you can do this.
I have one thought about being prepared. You know, maybe you have to sleep enough before you before you will hear to these videos, because after you hear to these videos, you won't sleep. Just forget about this.
Yeah,
you're not going to sleep. Just forget about
this. That's definitely true. And if that's one of the things that I find a challenge now, is like sleeping for me is such a big deal. I feel like I'm just wasting away when I sleep, but you know, I do get tired and I have to sleep. So Kate is right. Maybe you should sleep now, and then if once we start to release those videos, that sleep is over for you. Victoria is saying yes, she created materials for maths, language,
Montessori.
and yes, that's Montessori, for maths, language, and sensorial skills for children. Absolutely. Vivian says created newer ideas that will work better. That's what you have in the now. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Paul is saying Kate is a genius. Thank you very much, Kate. I'm sorry, Paul.
I was listening to Pastor's videos, and now I am in the same level with Mark Zuckerberg, and because they are considered
just need to see it happen.
And now you see, I became a genius just because I'm listening.
But we are all genius. You know, when we used to talk about the...
So it's the same what will happen with everyone who will listen.
Yes, yeah. Yes. And you know this book as well. There's a book maybe you need to get that Dr. Sunday have written. It's about geniuses. I'm going to get you the title. I just thought about it when I read Paul's comments, that maybe also this is a good time for you to get that book, because that book will also help you to be creative, to get your mind ready. I thought Kate was checking it for me. Yeah. So please, guys, be prepared for this. This is not a joke. For me to do an hour, for us to do an hour video on this is really important. It's something that I really feel like we shouldn't just be talking without any value, or talk without actually preparing each other. If we know something, then we should let you know, because we are part and parcel together. So the book is about geniuses, actually.
Shall we show?
Yeah, we can show this generation one, but the one I was talking about is about geniuses. Let me have a quick
generation look. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates.
No, there's another one that Dr. Sunday wrote about geniuses.
Yes, so I don't have the cover now.
Okay, so we can show this one first, and I look for that.
Okay.
Let's see. So guys, we're almost finishing. It's actually almost time, but we just want to show you some books that will help you with this idea that we're talking about. Ooh, it's the wrong place.
I cannot make it higher so much.
And more to this side, yes.
It's too slow.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, this is one book, Raising the Next Generation of Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. So, hold on. It's a book for you that would help you as well. I'm just looking for other books. Thank you, Kate. Yeah, that's one book. And then there's another book that I think that you might actually benefit from. As well. It's about geniuses. I know that for sure. And I just want to get the right title for you.
Do you want me to read comments?
Yes, please.
Well,
Oh, okay. The Creative, I found it. It's titled The Creative and Innovative Power of a Genius. I think this would be a good accompanying book with this series as well. That, you know, if you're out there. Yes, please. So we'll show you a cover of it because we've got the thing inside. So we'll show you a cover of that as well. If you want to purchase it, it's available on Amazon now. And you can actually purchase it on Amazon Kindle as well. So I'm just going to show you, Kate is going to help now to show you the image.
I cannot show the image.
Oh. Okay, maybe we can just show it in a small way. This is the book, Creative and Innovative Power of a Genius.
Available on Amazon?
Yes, it's available on Amazon. So I think these two books will actually also help you to prepare yourself for what you're going to be seeing every week. So once a week you will get the DSA Innovative Ideas videos. It's not really long, it's straightforward, it's easy. So please, let's read the rest of the comments, because I appreciate you when you write your comments, and I don't want you to write your comments in vain. So we're going to read some of those comments now. Wow, thanks a lot. That's from Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. New discovery. Wow, discoveries. Wow. Olabisi says sound with your feet. Thank you. Paul saying great. Thank you, Vivian. Amen, sister. Thank you. Patent your ideas. Yes, that's Vivian also saying that. Paul says originality will always be with the original. Absolutely. Thank you. Paul also said, I used to say this to my friend when they are afraid to share their scripts. Yes. Yeah, I mean, we just all need to share. Paul says, no worries. Thank you. Oriyomi says something. Even your logo. Thank you. Yes, you can have that design. Kels, thank you, Kels. Nurses need that. Yes, Oriyomi. Victoria is clapping. Thank you.
Is about the ring.
Yes, nurses need that. Yes, and there's another innovation that Julie and Kate did yesterday, which was true. This was the one that Dr. Anu was explaining in the evening program, where he was saying that they just developed something from nothing. You know, two bottles. They cut the head of one bottle, and then they cut the head of another. They join this head together to make one bottle, and all you need to do is open it on either side to put your rings or something in, and then put in your pocket or put in your head. You see that video that when it comes out. So easy, so simple. You can even do that at home. But why do that at home? Why don't you send the ideas to China and have it patent, and you know, it will go out. And lots of people go swimming.
And make it fashionable.
Yes.
It,
you know, sometimes you go swimming and then you get to the poolside and you remember that, oh, I've still got my earring on. Oh, my ring is still there. And you just, if you have that bottle, that little thing in your hand, you can just put it in.
By the way, you said swim. Bottle. I have imagined that it can be also one small bottle.
Yes.
Also very nice. So yeah, more comments we still have from Vivian Taylor.
Yes. So Vivian says, excellent commentary today, sisters, inspiring to continue forward. Vivian says, working with teams to stir their created power. Yes, absolutely, that's good. Who else did we have? Amarachi says, the creative and innovative power of a genius. Thank you very much, Amarachi. You surely helped me out when I didn't see this. Thank you. Christy says, the book is $7.99 on Kindle. Yes, and Eunice says, how do I get the book? The book is available on Kindle. So if you go to Kindle, Amazon. Sorry, Kindle is just an electronic version. That's what it's called. But if you go to Amazon, you can get both the Kindle and the paperback.
Sure, she has already, someone has already purchased.
Oh, well done, Christy. You are an upstarter. Those two books, Raising the Next Generation of Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, excellent. But the creative and innovative power of a genius, I think you absolutely need to work with this creative idea, to prepare yourself, yes.
Because what Pastor is going to show in this video is not in the books.
Yes, it's not in the books, because Kate has read the book.
It's totally new. It's totally new.
But it would prepare you.
Yeah.
So guys, I think we've done an hour and we're back again. Dr. Sunday will be back with you in 55 minutes. So please join us again. We're going to continue today on the Beatitudes, which is it's the Beatitude. I don't know what the old Beatitudes are, but Dr. Sunday is sharing it with us, and it's been a great experience to learn, and also to learn if I'm a Christian or not. I already know that I'm not Christian. I'm working towards it. So it's nice to actually just learn these new things and develop myself. I hope you've actually enjoyed this program today. It's been a pleasure sharing this information with you. Please look out for Dr. Sunday Innovative Ideas, DSA Innovative Ideas. It will launch. We are going to start releasing videos from this Friday, but we'll give you more information as they come. And thank you to everybody that's helped us in producing videos, in editing, in transcribing. We appreciate you all. We still need more people because this is a daily occurrence. It's not something that we do just one time. This is a daily occurrence, and it's a project that's planned for at least 1 year. So that would be 52 times 7 videos a year. So do the math. It's a lot. So we need as many people to volunteer as possible. And Kate is also doing working with people that want to learn. So she's sharing ideas with them by tutorial, and you can join the DSA video editing team. So that is on Facebook now. You can join that team to learn how to edit videos. And also, I really want to thank everybody. I know we did that a whole program to thank people for watching Cool FM or listening to Cool FM yesterday. I still want to thank you. Thank you all for your contribution, for your time. But don't let us stop there. There are actions that we can still take to continue the momentum. So the actions such as advertising what was already happened, or Dr. Sunday's page for more teachings, advertising Cool FM, radio's production, what they did on Sunday. We can also share that with as many people as possible, because people still like brands, they still like what is in out there, and Cool FM is an entertainment channel. But the most important thing is to know that all these teachings are available free of charge on Dr. Sunday's page on Facebook and also on YouTube particularly. YouTube is Sunday Adelaja Official. And Kate wants to tell you about another medium that you can get Dr. Sunday's teachings from.
Yes, you will have also in comments this link. There is a link to the file exchanger which is named FaxNet. You can go there and download audio teachings in audio format. And they are grouped by series. So you download just one file. One file will be like from 700 megabytes to 2 gigabytes. It depends of which teachings, but you just click one button and download all the series in one click.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, that's an easy way to get all Dr. Sunday's teaching straightforward.
Yeah, without downloading one by one 500 teachings.
Yes. Because, you know, sometimes you do go on YouTube. If you want to watch there and you have data, that's fantastic. But maybe you want to listen or you want to watch later. This fex.net is a data or information exchange platform, and it's free of charge. All you need to do is go on there, look at a series that you like, and that series will be downloaded in totality. Everything about that series will be downloaded for you. So thank you so much. Again, I would like to say we'll see you soon. Share this, and don't forget to come back at 9 p.m. Ukraine time, which is 7 p.m. UK and Nigeria time. We'll see you shortly. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.